Well, good morning. My name's Rob Ralston.
And I'm Renee McHugh, and welcome to the 10th Annual Park Road Parade.
Today's October the 4th, Saturday morning, a beautiful sunshiny day, Renee.
Yes, the sun always shines on the Park Road Parade, and just want to give you a little recap of how we got here today. In 1998, this Park Road was repaved, and beautiful decorative lights came and sidewalks, and it was a celebration of the completion of that project. And they continue to do this parade every year because it's just so much fun.
Well, imagine it took 2 years to rebuild the entire road. It was a stressful 2 years for all the businesses and all the residents who live along the Park Road corridor. And after that 2 year, the celebration started, and I think everybody thought, well, we'll have a one year parade, and that'll be the whole deal. And look what it's turned into. The 10th year of this parade, thousands of people lining the street, and it's never rained on this day.
It never has. It never has. And this parade tracks between 7,000 to 10,000 people each year, and it will again today. And I think the first contingent is just ready to march ahead.
Well, let's get back to our starting points, and we'll take a look at this parade as it comes by.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here comes the first contingent, is the West Hartford Police Department, led off by their motor squad and their honor guard, and followed by the chiefs of police.
Well, this is really interesting. We have, with the West Hartford Police, you know, the new motorcycle cops. Kids always love to see the motorcycles in the parade.
Yes, Harley Davidsons, by the way. Very nice.
Now, let's see, who's in this honor squad? And we know some of these people. For example, Chief Strelacci would be in there.
Yes, yep.
Chief Rosenzweig.
And Assistant Chief Robert
McHugh.
Yes, right.
I see.
And the honor guard is led by Dan Coppinger, Lieutenant Dan Coppinger. And following them is our... Okay.
So, just as a little side note, Dan Coppinger just finished a tour of duty overseas with our United States military.
Right.
Keeping us safe and free.
Yes. Welcome back, Dan.
Welcome back. Welcome home. Well, they look very sharp in their dress blue uniforms.
Oh, let me mention about the uniforms. It's a retro 1950s uniform with a gun belt on the outside.
And the
blue trim. Very nice.
Very, very sharp.
Yes. Oh, we got our canine.
Canine dog.
Yeah.
Here comes the Park Road Association being led by John Panderas and our own
Bazillion.
Mark Bazillion.
Mark Bazillion. Welcome back, Mark.
Welcome home, Mark.
Yes.
Nice to see you
again. And this parade is put on by the Park Road Association every year.
Mark has millions of fans on Park Road. Bazillions of fans.
Bazillions of fans, right.
And here comes the rest of the Park Road contingency led by the Honorable Mayor Patrizzi and Honorable Mayor Fianza.
Yes. Very nice. 10th anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Right. And here's our public officials.
Yes. All jammed up.
John Larson,
Tom Manager, Ron Van Winkle, Tim Brennan, our Mayor Scott Slipka with his newborn baby.
Betsy.
No
yes.
Dave McCluskey.
Yep. Jonathan Harris all by himself. This is our armored vehicle. It's called the Bearcat. It's a regional SWAT vehicle.
It's
Check
pretty
that
awesome looking.
Sure is.
I wouldn't want them pulling up in my front yard.
It's a little intimidating. And coming up is the 7th and 8th grade Cedric marching band with the freshman Conard High School band marching together.
Well, they sound brilliant. Let's listen to them. Okay, Renee, that was the great band, beautiful music. And here comes our West Hartford Police Officer of the Year, a very special young man.
Yes, Eric Rochelo, and he's with his canine, Cora.
Cora the canine.
Yes, right. And Marvin Jano.
Marvin Jano.
Yes.
From New Park Avenue.
Right, with his red convertible.
Beautiful.
And following them is
Cora looks great laying there, huh? Look
right.
at very
Beautiful
nice.
dog. You look good too,
Hey, Mark.
Eric. And American Cancer Society Relay for Life. This happens every June, and it's a celebration of survivors and also a public awareness of research for cancer fighting
cancer.
measures.
It's a brilliant fundraiser held all over the country annually, and
it happens
June 26th and 27th this year.
And it's an
Really
18-hour
terrific.
event. And here comes our Westmore Park, and we got some farm animals, I think.
Well, we certainly have a tractor, and we have hay and pumpkins and lots of kids.
And he's promoting the Pumpkin Festival, which is on October 18th, and that's Doug Jackson.
When's the Pumpkin Festival?
October 18th.
From 10 till 3, I think, at the farm. Well, here comes St. Bridget's School.
Yes.
One of our West Hartford fine parochial schools down in the Mayflower Street, Elmwood area of our community.
Right. It's a pre-K through 8th grade school, and some of the students are represented here. They're in their nice uniforms. They look great. And they're celebrating their 50th anniversary. How about
50th
that?
50th anniversary. I remember when it was built, so you know how
So
old I am now.
Yeah, 12,
Yeah.
right?
Very nice. Good to have all these
Yes.
kids here.
And they participate every year, too.
Yep, they do.
Hi, Mary.
It's
How are you,
wonderful.
Mary? Hi. Hello.
And they are with a little Jeep. Very nice. And right behind them is Dave Brown. He's bringing up his 1931 Model A Roadster.
Right.
Boy, that sounds fun, that horn.
It sure does. And he's a regular in this parade. Yes.
Dave is a regular in the parade, a good West Hartford guy. Special guest, the Sinatra's in the back seat. Nice to see them.
Hi. Okay. Coming up is the 2nd Rhode Island Volunteer Infantry. It's a Civil War reenactment group.
Well, they're giving a little salute to the Grand Marshal to the stage, and I think they're going to fire their guns.
Yes, it looks like they are. 1, 2, 3.
Boy, those two guys with rifles look a little motley back there, don't they?
Yes. And they have authentic costumes that they wear for this parade.
Yeah, they really look very authentic with their hair and their beautiful beards,
That's right.
uniforms. Fantastic.
We got a little lull here, and I just want to mention that on November 18th, the West Hartford Community Television is going to have a very special 15th. I said 15th. Yep. Going to be celebrating a gala fundraiser for Cheryl Fine and Kate Dixon, who are the executive director and assistant director of the station that retired this past June. And John D. Simone says if you have any food or items that you'd like to donate for that, give him a call.
Well, that'll be a great event. That's November the 15th, right?
That's right.
Great.
Get your
Okay.
tickets.
Here comes a Savings Bank Life Insurance Company in a PT Cruiser. It's always fun to see the different kinds of cars you get in these things. They're tossing candy to kids, which I know the kids really love. And right behind them is We Care Computers. Ave Rappaport is West Hartford business. Does in-home care for your computers and in-your office care for your computers.
Good to know. Yeah.
Tom,
When everything
how are
goes
you?
bad. And they got 3
How are
cars of
you?
them today.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, New Halls Market.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
The Craggy Car Company? Or
Okay.
car-
New Hartford Raggedy Car.
That's the end of one.
Okay. Okay.
All right. See you. Oh my God, I ran from the back.
Glad you got here.
Yeah. Good job, Renee.
Okay. And coming up is the New Hartford Raggedy Car Club, and they have. Oh, look at the cars that they have today. Tell us that.
5 cars, 2 1932 Roadsters, a 1932 Ford Tudor, a 1934 Ford Cabriolet, and a 46 Mercury.
How about that? Check that out.
Wow, these are really something, huh? How'd you like to go to the beach today in one of these and have some fun, huh?
Yeah,
Little
absolutely.
hot dog
Look
and
at
some
that.
fried clams and some onion rings.
Yeah.
Then a milkshake. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry.
Oh.
Look at this, is beautiful.
Right.
I don't know one from the other. This is the Mercury right here, though. This red and black is the
What
Mercury.
a nice looking vehicle
That's
that is.
that other Roadster
Very
there,
nice.
that's a Ford Roadster with its top down.
Uh-huh. And that concludes our first division. Here comes the second division with the Sphinx Shriner Band. It's a 16-piece brass band, and it's got a It's a cutout school bus, and all the performers are on the back of that bus, and that's a lot of fun.
Here come some clowns along with them. The clowns like to be with the music, I
Oh, yes.
think. Well, we should listen.
Oh, look at this clown over here. And coming up right behind them is the Smith School. Let's see here, just to check.
Yes.
National School of Excellence.
National School of Excellence. The Smith School, right over here on Price and Seymour. I'm not sure that's the main frontage of that school, but that's where I used to live, so that's how I know the school.
Okay.
It's a great school. International. I mean,
They got all kinds of music.
Listen to this
oh,
music.
look at the dressed as fairies or butterflies.
Yeah.
Nice. Ah. They are cool. They're from Smith School.
and here comes some of the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, and they're from Smith School
They're
too.
from Smith School as well.
Yes.
Big Boy Scout troop and Cub Scout troop, I guess.
Shoot 292. All right. It was on the flag. Yeah.
Pickup.
Yes.
Here comes the center studio with 8 exercise bikes on top of a truck with 12 participants. I guess they have to rotate on and off the bikes. They get so much
Yeah.
exercise.
And they're wearing Santa's hat, and they all have reindeers on their spinning bikes.
Glenn
bikes.
Marcella is a regular in our town. This is
Yeah.
a really great group of guys. Wave hard, wave hard.
Hey, I love you.
They're working hard. Hi, Glenn.
Glenn.
How are you?
Nice to see you. What rules?
TCS, Town Center Studios. And the bikes, if you'll notice, and I missed this subtlety, had reindeer horns on
Yes,
them.
yes.
So there was a connection to those ads.
All right. Coming up, it looks like the Kiwanis Club is coming up next.
A little break in the action. What a day. Big crowd, Renee, today.
Yes. Oh, it's a spectacular day. Nice, cool, crisp October day. I did want to mention that there is a fundraiser going on with, there it is, okay. Raffle tickets are being sold for breast cancer research at William Ravis on LaSalle Road, as well as,
Walsh Brothers on Park Road.
right, for $10 you get this book, The Answer to Cancer, and it's a great cause.
More on that, but here comes the Kiwanis Club, led by Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia Bowles, yes.
Claudia
Yes,
Bowles.
she is.
And they're,
Yeah, she's the
one of the-
president this year.
she's the president, and this club does a wonderful annual event about Lose the Training Wheels.
Yes,
A real
right.
contribution to
Right.
our community.
How are you?
Morning. And the kids are tossing Kiwanis peanuts, the famous Kiwanis peanuts.
Oh, yes. Peanuts, peanuts.
And right behind them comes the Hartford Obedience Training Club. They have dog training. This could be interesting.
Yes. They demonstrate different obedience routines. Look at, they're going forward. They whistle and they turn around. They go backwards. They come back. Oh, they're also beautiful, too. Look at all those dogs.
Yeah, they are beautiful animals, well behaved. I'm sure my wife wishes I'd attend one of these courses with our pet.
Look at one has kind of like a wheelchair type with the
Oh,
wheels
yeah.
on. But look at him
Yeah,
go.
his-
Good for
his
him.
back legs are not working, and he's got himself a little harness cart. Isn't that something?
That's great. Very
That's
good.
really great.
Look at the
Great
all the
job.
little
All kinds of dogs. Between
ties
shepherds
on
and
'em.
hot dogs and dachshunds.
They
And
look-
my goodness. and
They look great.
poodles
Everybody's all
and
coordinated.
some labs. Oh, some
And
beautiful dogs.
here's a new group, the West Hartford Community Theater, new group in town. Their first performance is in November 13th through the 16th, called Music Man, and they're building some awareness here on this upcoming
Well,
event.
it's one of the great things about this parade is that all the community groups can get out here, demonstrate what they do, help people understand what they do. It's fabulous.
Right, and tickets are now available, and you can call that number right there, 561-3992. There you go.
561-3992 for November 13th
Gotta
to the
get out
16th.
There, okay. following them is the Fax and Branch Library. Be a
John,
reader.
how are you? Nice to see you. Fax and Branch Library is Be a Reader. Be a Reader is the Fax and Branch Library brand.
Come and see our show.
I told them buy tickets now.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you. That's all right. Be a reader. Be a reader. And right behind them we have the Tree Hugger taxis.
Oh, yes.
The first
Yes.
portable taxi rides in West Hartford, bicycles.
Yes, pedal cabs.
Pedal cabs. David
Yep.
St. Germain. Here's
Yeah.
David getting right into the camera
The
right now.
very slim David
The
St.
very
Germain.
slim David St. Germain, yes.
That's right.
He's worked himself right out.
Yes. Oh, this is great.
What a nice way to ride
Oh,
around.
chocolate, yes.
And right behind there is Valari's Karate Studio. They're always in the parade. A wonderful group of students down in
And
the
New Britain
Epstein
Avenue.
Plaza down in Elmwood. New
They got
Britain
all
Avenue.
different colored belts on. Look at them,
Here comes Doug Alexander leading the Seniors Job Bank.
right?
And their motto, of course, is putting experience to work.
Right. And actually, they are launching a senior transportation program coming up very soon. They have a fundraiser going on for that, and that's a worthwhile cause for sure.
Don Horner coming along. Old Hall High School football player. I see him carrying a bag of candy.
Thank you.
Chocolate for you. Welcome back. Please. Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. This is Trevor the Stilt
Trevor
Walker.
the Stilt Walker.
And he comes every year.
Hey
Look at
guys, how are you guys?
Look at the legs on that guy.
Thank you.
And then speaking of Trevor, that's Travis Cook in
Travis
the senior
Cook
job bank.
in his car, yes. Here's the Stilt Walker, scares the life out of you. And
Okay.
right behind him,
As third division is the Colchester Continental Fife and Drum.
very authentic group, Fife and Drum Corps. They have their honor guard and their musicians.
And their music and their costumes are of the vintage. And right behind them is Andrew Mayo, the teacher of the year from Walcott School. And he's in Red True's 1972 Pontiac Granville.
Well, congratulations to Andrew Mayo, one of our wonderful teachers here in West Hartford. It's nice to be able to have him recognized at this event.
Hi.
Mr. Mayo!
Mr. Mayo, you're on TV.
Stanley Wiesenglass in this beautiful red Ford pickup truck. Don't know where they came from. We'll pick it up later. We'll figure that out. Nice to have him in the show.
Yes.
And Watch Me Grow, West Hartford.
Oh, Fidelco.
Fidelco Guide
Yes.
Dogs.
Yep.
Yes.
And here we have puppies with their trainers and
Here
their
we have
families. They're foster families.
Beautiful looking animals.
Yeah, we see them
Yep.
training in West Hartford Center all the time.
West Hartford Center is a great place to train them because it's such a great place to walk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And here we have Elmwood Community Center.
Elmwood Community Center, a bunch of little ones, looks great. Very colorful group.
Yes.
The Elmwood Community Center's been was my elementary school when I grew up in
Oh,
town.
yes.
It's about 30 years now since they converted it to the community center. And here's the Veterans Memorial Rink and the old Zamboni.
Absolutely. The Zamboni.
What would a parade be without a Zamboni?
Yes. The ice
And these are the ice
resurfacer.
skaters and hockey players from the rink. Nice to have them here.
And we have our skating rink mascot.
The Penguin.
Yeah. Oh, look at that puppy dog over there.
Here comes the hockey guys. They're skating for West Hartford. It's
Yeah.
the West Hartford Youth Hockey Association.
Yeah.
They're on their rollerblades today.
All right.
That's great. And the Wolfpack is right behind them. The Wolfpack, of course, plays in downtown Hartford at the old Veterans Memorial Ice Skating Rink. I think they have a new name for that now, but Oh, what's this?
Oh, and here's Sonar. There he is.
There's Sonar.
Sonar, all right. The Wolfpack's such a family-oriented organization.
La Luna Hair Salon. La Luna Hair Salon.
Oh, nice hair.
Dancing up a storm out here.
Yeah.
With their head clippers. Now, Renee, you know my hairdo. I don't need to get a haircut.
Not that much, no. Okay. St. Agnes Hall.
St. Agnes Hall.
Mm-hmm. And they have a fundraising event. Raising the Future event is coming up on October 11th.
That's also on Mayflower
Hi, how
Street
are
in the
you?
Elmwood section of our community.
And we have Lorna Little at the wheel over here. She's the executive director.
In between them is the edible arrangements.
Right. And they're kind of fairly new to Park Road.
New company on Park Road doing a great job. And right behind them we have the Corner Pug.
And with 60 little pugs.
With all their little pugs.
Yeah, oh, look at the dresses and the costumes. Oh, too funny.
Too funny.
This is such, and one on top of somebody's head. Tired little legs. Aww.
Well, they're having a heck of a walk today. This is a lot of pugs. We got to put the street sweeper behind this group.
Costumes. Oh gosh, that's great. They're getting tired. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at the egg. And the pumpkin. Whoa!
Here comes the Ferraris.
The Ferrari Club. Oh, I got
some beautiful red, black, and yellow Ferraris.
We should have a 1974 Dyno GTS and a 1989 Testarossa, a 328 GTS, a 308 GTS.
Beautiful cars.
Wow,
beautiful
check
cars.
that out, the Ferrari Club of Connecticut.
Followed by a smart car.
Yes. Yes, that's right. And this. And that's the Guthrie Landscaping organization is in the little smart car. What a difference between the cars, huh? And we got the Connecticut Patriots coming up with some music and another clown.
Drum corps. Funny emails.
And this is this.
Put your mic down when you say something.
What'd we say?
I'll fix it,
Connecticut Patriots. Here we go. It's an ancient fife and drum corps. The color guard. Look at all the badges that they have and the ribbons and medals. The Park Road Playhouse, which, by the way, we have some judges today from the Park Road Playhouse on the stage, and they're going to be giving awards for the best float, best musical group, and best neighborhood representation.
Well, here we have a representative group from the King Philip Middle School over on King Philip Drive in West Hartford. 6th, 7th, and 8th grades.
Right, and this is the professional staff and teachers. Actually, some are from the feeder elementary schools that go to King Philip. It's the first time they're participating on this level.
Very nice.
And
nice to see
it's
them
great to
here
have them. Following them is Elmwood Community Church, the little church with a big heart.
Elmwood Community Church on Newington Road in Elmwood section.
Yeah.
October 5th at noon will be the blessing of the animals. There it is.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. A.C. Peterson Farms, Kathy Denton.
Yep.
Best ice cream and stuff, you know, there's so many good ice cream stores. I can't have it, so it really reminds me. And they have fresh whipped cream.
And they have their cow, their ice cream cow on the back of the trailer over here coming up.
Well, they do have their cow from Cow Parade. I wonder if that's where they get the milk to make the ice cream.
Could be. And following them is Harford Dispatch carrying the University of Hartford Steel Drum Band.
They've been in this parade every year, and this year they were very helpful in getting themselves here. It's kind of an expensive thing to do, and the university was very helpful in that.
Yes, they were. They were very generous in that. They know that this is a neighborhood or parade that everybody wants to come out and see them.
And here comes the University of Hartford
Sports Center. University of Hartford Sports Center.
Basketball team.
Yeah.
And Sports Center. It's some of the men's players and some of the women players for the University of Hartford. Great local athletic entertainment for very reasonable prices over at the university campus.
And they have their mascot, the Hawk. Wow, what a very strong hawk.
And it must be a cheerleader up there. And here comes the Effie's Place, the Pendaris wagon.
Is that the DeSoto?
That's the DeSoto.
Yeah.
That's
All
Charlie
right.
Pendaris in the front seat there.
Yes. And Hartford's first robotics team, the Birds of Prey, coming up.
Look, it's Senator Jonathan Harris and our great mayor, Scott Slifka, and his brand new baby.
Is, baby Betsy.
How are you?
How are you?
We're great. How are you folks?
Oh man, this is an excellent parade.
This is the best.
Yeah.
It gets better every year.
Well, let's talk about Betsy for a minute. Her first chance on TV.
It's her first public outing of any kind. we picked the Park Road Parade.
She's the baby of the year, I think.
Baby of the year. We're so proud to have her here. I know Park Road's very happy to have her here.
That's right. All right.
And how are you guys?
We're fantastic.
I can't believe the weather, the people, the businesses, the neighborhoods, everybody's out here, and we're having a great time. I had my bling on too. Look at, I got some bling.
Something from New Orleans?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's what this is all about. It's festive, it's fun.
Well, I don't know which one of you was in charge of this, but we noticed that it has never rained on a Park Road parade. So
Take credit.
everybody's taking credit for that today.
My button is obscured by the
Yes.
cloth here.
Yes.
The button
I
is
think this says it all.
I love Park Road, and I think we all love Park Road.
Yes,
Every
we do.
day of the year, but especially this day.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Well, coming up is the Fallon Dupont.
Thanks for coming
Okay.
over.
Yes. And it's and their logo is truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. And they have a float here too.
They're
and
from the Park Street contingents, right? I'm not sure.
No, they're not. No. But they participate every year. They got
Yes, they
beautiful
do.
costumes and movements, and you can hear the music here today. They're just so beautiful.
Where are they from, Renee?
I want to say Berlin, Connecticut.
Berlin, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay, I had them confused with another group. Boy, it's beautiful music, though.
Yes.
Serene, peaceful.
Now, who are these people with the little cone hats? Looks like they're celebrating a birthday, don't they?
It's supposed to be the Close Horse Junior League of Hartford.
They're celebrating 60th anniversary,
A 60th
aren't they?
anniversary.
How can
My
that
Lord,
be?
helping the community out for 60 straight years.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
That's
very
terrific.
Nice to have them all here. And they have a big anniversary cake on their truck.
Yeah, well, there they go. And they've been on Park Road for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't know where they were before Park Road, but I know they've
Nice
been here
cake.
for a long time.
And here comes our neighbors from Hartford. This is the Alliance Brasilia. It's and they're going to have some dancers too. Capoeira dancers, they should. If not. And this is an advocate organization.
For health awareness and whatnot.
And for the Portuguese community in particular.
For the Portuguese community.
What do we have here? Oh, yes, and this is a big event for them coming up.
These are our Park Street friends.
Our Park Street friends on the other side of the line. They've been terrific, and they've wanted to be in this parade for many years now.
And we have this great initiative between Park Road and Park Street, which we should mention. It's the Park to Park initiative, drawing both business communities and both residential communities together to serve as an international corridor. Park Road and Park Street, some great international food and events and colorful flavors and preservation of heritage. It just is really fantastic. Brazilian martial arts.
And right behind them is the Parkville Community School. Is our whole
Parkville Community
contingent.
School, yay!
And this might be Parkville Senior Center, possibly?
I'm thinking it is the Parkville Senior Center with the Red Hat ladies on board. With the Parkville Red Hat ladies on board.
Yes. Now the Red Hat ladies always know how to have some fun, that's for sure. Their whole goal, their whole mission is to have fun. There
Well, it
they
looks
are.
like they're having a nice outing today. It's a beautiful day. They have a beautiful float. Look how nice.
Yeah. Hello. And we got Thomas Hooker Brewery.
Thomas Hooker Brewery.
Yes.
Got a nice red truck and
Yes.
fresh
Right about-
ales and lagers. Wow.
I'm getting thirsty, are you?
I'm getting very thirsty. And behind them, you can hear the music of Rob, the drummer.
Yes,
He's been in
absolutely.
the parade since whenever.
Oh, yes. Well, wait, 10 years, so he's...
Has a dance troupe with him all the time.
Yes, he does. Oh, this must be the Alice Gorilla
Alice Corella.
Dance Center. That's why they're so good. They're on New Britain Avenue.
Yeah, it's the Alice Corella Dance Studio.
Wow, look at them go. Woo!
Alice Corella Dance Studios down on New Britain Avenue in Elmwood. Has been a long-standing business in the community. Does do a fabulous job with these kids.
They do. Boy, I couldn't dance like that for a half a mile down the road.
Well, you and I'd have trouble walking that down the road for a mile.
Right.
No, only kidding.
And
Here
coming up,
comes John Raggedy in his 1935 Ford V8 four-door sedan. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. And then the English lady, the landscaping truck, is right
Right.
behind them.
and of course, she's a world-renowned landscaper. You can hear her on WDRC radio giving advice on, all different kinds of things on improving your property.
I wish I had a green
Landscaping.
thumb.
You
I know
do.
you-
He's got the best lawn in West
I
Hartford. Don't
have
let
a
him
great
fool you.
lawn, but you have nice gardens along the side of your house. I noticed the other day. Really pretty.
Oh, what do we have here? The Knights of Columbus. Yes.
St. Mark's the Evangelist Council, 10-26-7. The honor guard marching with flags, banners, and cross formation.
And we should note that represented here is St. Peter Claver's Church, St. Mark's, St. Bridget, St. Timothy, and St. Thomas. All of them represent this Knights of Columbus contingent today.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic. Have them out
Come
today.
on.
Morning, Chief.
Oh, hi, Jim. Don't know who that is.
Beautiful Ford.
And they walk in a cross formation.
Right. Hey, good morning, Ray. How are you? Ange.
And they have beautiful, beautiful capes.
Here comes the
Yes.
The Shriner's false alarmers. That's a mouthful.
Oh,
Renee.
it is. It's a tongue twister. Check out those little fire engines, huh? What fun. What fun.
Here they come, Renee. Look
Oh,
out.
woo-hoo. I don't know how they fit in there. Those knees are like right up to the windshield.
Well, I'll tell you, that'd be a lot of fun to go to work in. I wonder what kind of gas mileage they get. in this day and age of worrying about gasoline, I think they probably run on a gallon for a week.
Yes. And behind them, I believe it's Valvoline, and they're right here on Park Road.
Valvoline on Park Road, right. And behind them is the Glass Doctor.
Right. We got a long way between. Well, we have Angelo Fianza here, one of the leaders of the Park Road District in Parkville as well.
We call him one of the mayors of Park Road. How are you, Angelo?
Park Road is well, and everything is well, and what a great day for a parade. 10th parade. I can't thank our volunteer staff and the people that put this on, Richard Patrizzi and Brita and the whole gang of volunteers that helped put this on, and thank you folks for coming down and doing this special. And Park Road is alive and well.
Yes, it certainly is.
So, Ange, it's a big crowd today?
The biggest one I've seen in 10 years I've been here. I commented to Richard halfway up, the entire street is full.
Well, that's wonderful. We never get to see the whole street, but from our vantage point, it looks like the largest parade we've ever seen.
Yes,
In terms
absolutely.
Of
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Hang on with us for a minute, Ange. Here comes the Windsor Fife and Drum. Let's listen to them. We doing all right?
So,
She'll blurp out the heard me say that too. Well, Windsor brings its own school bus, which is pretty incredible, I think. Right behind this school bus, Renee, is Allison Volpe, who is Miss Constitution State.
wow, check her out. She competes in a number of different competitions, and she continues to win, so she's doing something right.
That's wonderful for her. And she's going to be followed by the West Hartford Dog Park Coalition. Do you know what that is?
That's fairly new. Their whole goal is to create a dog park in West Hartford for owners and dogs to unleash, to run about unleashed and play in a secure area. So, I hope they can accomplish that goal.
Well, again, some beautiful looking animals, that's for sure. They all seem to be getting along with one another.
Yes. And we have Budget Printers Bristol lettering following them in a 1937 Buick. We got a Porsche convertible and a PT Cruiser.
Well, I see a Porsche. This is a red Porsche here with Bristol lettering, right? And behind that, I think is a Cooper. This gray car is a Cooper.
Okay.
And I think, and behind them looks like to be a red Mercury Comet convertible. One of my favorite cars when I was a kid, to be honest with you.
Mercury
A
Comet.
64, yeah.
I think my father had a Comet too.
I knew that
Yeah.
car. It was a great car.
Yeah. Some great old cars. And following them is the dance center. Another great dance studio in town.
This is at Oakwood Avenue, right by Park Road. This is
Okay.
the dance center.
Yeah.
Been around for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Doing well, doing some great things with some young kids.
You got Mark's Appliance there. Yeah. Right.
And they're going to be supported by a Mazda B2500 truck with a boombox playing music and marchers and banners with the wagons and candies. There they are.
And right behind them is the Charter Oak
Charter Oak
School.
Academy.
Right.
Charter Oak Academy, Charter
Yeah.
Oak School.
Knowledge is a treasure, they say. Yeah, that's their slogan. And we can hear fire trucks coming up. That's always a big hit with the kids. Six division.
The West Hartford Fire Department Honor Guard. Well, that's quite a contingency from Charter Oak School. And they're being trailed by the West Hartford Fire Department Honor Guard. Look very sharp in their blue uniforms, red ascots, and all their flags. And Firefighter of the Year, Gregory W. Hill.
That's right.
Great honor.
And he's being transported by Sergio Martinez in his 2007 Red
Mustang.
Hello.
Yeah, here's two of West Hartford's big, beautiful fire engines. That was engine number 1,
And
followed by
ladder.
Quint number 2.
Quint number 2.
These are some impressive rigs, aren't they?
Oh, they are indeed, yes. And loud.
And loud.
Yeah.
They're big, red, and loud.
Oh.
And they're going to be followed by their operations support vehicle.
Yep. Captain Neil Fisher.
Captain Fisher's driving, all right?
Or is he assistant chief? He can,
Assistant chief.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that, Neil. And the Heartbeat Dixieland Jazz Band. I love these guys. They come out for the cruise night too in May, and they're terrific.
Doesn't it want to make you dance?
It does.
Don't you feel like dancing?
I do.
I feel like dancing. Great music. Everybody's clapping. Listen to what they do to this crowd, huh?
I know. See? Everybody just starts moving their legs. They do, and start clapping their hands. This is such a fun parade, Bob. It really is.
Yeah, this is a great parade. It's got all kinds of fun stuff in it. Listen to this, though, huh? Very special. Very honored to be here and do this parade, aren't we? We're really fortunate. We're
We
lucky.
really are. We really
You
are.
know, we have a minute. We also have to thank all of the town staffs, the fire department, the police department, the public works department, the leisure services department, the community services department, you name it, somebody's had a role in this to get this parade off the ground.
Absolutely.
It's-
And all the
that's
volunteers too that
all
come out.
volunteers, it's the kind of community we have, it really is terrific.
Yes. And all the people who want to participate and want to march and be represented in the parade, you know, it's just terrific. There's over 100 groups here today marching.
100 groups of all
Yeah.
kinds of things.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
I know it. And this is the Quaker Lane Cooperative Nursery School walking by us right here. Yes.
Well, as the grandfather of two, I know a little bit about nursery schools all of a sudden.
Yes. And we got Whiting Lane coming up, who loves to read. They're promoting reading. Good for them. And I see Dr. Seuss,
You know,
cat and hat, poking up there.
oh, I see Dr. Seuss. You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. We mentioned love to read in our schools, who give so much to this parade as well. Our libraries who give so much to this. This is a community event that just doesn't seem to know how to end. It's really terrific.
Yes.
Reaches the whole community. From elementary schools to senior centers. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Everything in
All walks
between.
of life, I know
Yeah,
it.
all walks of life.
Yeah. We got little Indians.
Boy, they do have
no,
a lot of.
Owls. Little owls. Yes. Smart as an owl.
That was very nice. Here's
And-
the ballet theater company.
Yes, and they're dressed in their Nutcracker
Uniforms,
costumes to
yes.
promote their annual performance held in December.
Isn't that they beautiful? Look at how great they look.
They do. Very good. Sean's piano. Ooh, what a nice looking vehicle that is.
A Cadillac. No, that's a
Mercedes. Yeah.
Yeah, it says Cadillac on my sheet, but I think it's a Mercedes. I can tell by the emblem.
Yes. And this would be West Hartford Peace and Justice?
Citizens for Peace and
yes,
Justice.
Yes, yes. Yep. And following by them is the Harford Children's Theater. And they're having a show called, how do you say that? Bunaluka?
Sure.
Bunaluka?
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Oh.
And Red Robin, that's a new restaurant in town, fairly new, and they have their little mascot, Red Robin, sitting in the car there.
Well, the Red Robin hamburger place is over at Corbin's Corner.
Yes.
Another part of the community drawn into this parade. You
Isn't
just
that great?
can't stay away from it, can they?
I know. That's one good-looking burger.
I was thirsty earlier, now I'm hungry. Oh boy. That looks more like a red bird than a red robin, but. And here comes Barlow, CPA, Park Road Business,
Yes.
little lawn tractor, towing,
Yes.
towing some sort of a fire apparatus, I
Yes,
think, a
yes,
junior
it's
fire
A
department.
little fire engine. There's Jim Barlow. He's one of our volunteers.
One of the volunteers.
And he's one of our sponsors as well.
This is yellow here is West Hartford Healthcare for Everyone.
Yes. These residents live in West Hartford. It's kind of a national movement so that health care can be, given to everyone.
For everyone. Richard. Well, we have a little break in the parade. Beautiful day. We're in the shade, so we're not as warm as we would be if we were in the sunshine.
Yes.
Richard Patrizzi's trying to get back over here to say a few words with us. I think we're going to be able to grab him.
And until he does, I would like to say a special thanks to West Hartford Community Television for airing this as they do every day. And we have Jennifer Evans behind the camera here. And what's his name?
Tatu,
Yes, which is the newest employee.
newest employee
Yes,
of
West Hartford
Community Television. Hey, we
Yes.
should mention one more time, the date is November 15th for the gala event, a fundraiser honoring Kate and Cheryl Fine, Kate Dixon and Cheryl Fine, for their years and years and years of wonderful service to our community.
Yes, it should be a fun event.
It'll be a great night.
Yeah, they always put on a great time.
And here we come with another entrance in the parade.
This is Volkswagen of West Hartford, I think, in the 2009 Rutan.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. And
that's a fully automatic back door, windows going up and down, things are sliding around.
Very nice.
That's a nice looking vehicle.
Very
Look at this door.
Look at that demonstrating I hear.
And it says he gets 17 miles to the gallon around town and 25 on a highway.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, here we have a break in the parade. And here comes Mr. Richard Patrizzi before the next group
here we
comes
go.
up.
Right.
Mr. Mayor, word for the microphone, word for the folks.
Vote off and vote early. Isn't this a wonderful day? This is exciting.
So much fun.
It's a good time. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's buzzing around. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We have groups from all over town.
Yeah, from everywhere.
It's fabulous.
It's really grown over the past 10 and a half years. Is it 10 years?
It's 11.
We're telling everybody 10.
That's all right. We don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Just as long as there's another year to follow. That's
That's
the
right.
important thing, and that's what's happening. Everyone's smiling, like I said before, and having a great time. New people coming all the time. There's so much life in the community. You can forget all about, the current tragedies that are taking place in the finance world, because we're having a fun world right now.
Yes.
And I don't want you guys to miss anything.
We want to get this group on. This is a new group in the event. This is Hall High School Beach Street, right?
Oh, yes, right.
This is a new group. Look at this.
Yeah, Hall High School step team.
Very nice.
Actually,
Nice
they
team.
just competed against Manchester recently and won, so
Wow.
they are fantastic, actually.
Good for them.
I know. And we have Regap behind them. And these are retired Greyhounds who have new owners. Yes.
Here we
Placing
go.
Greyhounds, they make. Yes.
Yes.
Greyhounds, they make great fun.
Richard,
Okay.
do you want to send somebody else over? Go ahead. We've had the mayor, we've had Jonathan, we've had Angelo.
And Elmwood Senior Center are here with some representatives of the Red Hat Society. There's Gina from the Elmwood Senior
There's Gina
Center.
and everybody from Elmwood. Oh, look at this.
Yes,
We
yes.
have some nice dancing
Oh,
going
they got
on here.
oh, look at that. Woo.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at them. Yes. And the Red Hat ladies. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we got beautiful
Very
pencils.
nice
Thank
pencil.
you. Here's a red Cadillac, Oldsmobile,
1965
Red Hat Society, Darlin' Divas. Huh? Ooh,
442 convertible.
nice to see them. I actually know this Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible happens to belong to one of the Stebbins boys.
Ah, okay.
Darlin' Divas, huh?
Yeah.
In the town of West Hartford, Elmwood Express. Destination is fun, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful transport.
Such a great service too.
It is.
Because it brings seniors who can't drive to different events around town.
How are you? It does. It gets people who are otherwise immobile or can't get out to certain places,
Yeah.
stores or appointments, gives them that opportunity to do that.
And the Harford Conservatory advertising their jazz Nutcracker, and they have people in costumes and doing some of their dance poses and demonstrations.
The Nutcracker is
Nutcracker.
going to be a big event again this year, as always, right?
Yeah, and they put a little spin on it, different spin, and that's the jazz part of that.
Uh-huh.
The Stebbins Autos and the 1919 Ford Model T coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's the, what'd you call that? I would call that sort of cream-colored
Yeah,
convertible.
it's
a beautiful
beautiful.
car.
Isn't that beautiful? And following them is a group called Imagine Tomorrow, Kids Tech. It's computer classes for children, but it's really all kinds of creative things that you can do on the computer.
Wow.
They have classes that they offer to the public.
Well, even from Stubbins is throwing out a lot of candy and causing a great ruckus.
I see my kids waiting for the candy to be thrown. So dangerous. Kids love that candy, that free flying candy.
Imagine tomorrow. Kids, that's a new entry into the parade.
Yes, it is. Great new organization to town. What do we have behind them, all dressed in white? Who are these folks?
This is the Furley Bowling Club. An old, venerable, I think it's of English origin, lawn bowling opportunities.
Uh-huh. Did your dad used to do that?
My dad used
Yeah.
to be a member many
Yeah.
years ago. He
Yeah.
certainly was.
Yeah.
I see some folks there that I even recognize. Yeah,
Oh,
nice to see them.
Right.
All dressed in their whites, their white sneaks, and their white uniforms.
And Rob, it's hard to believe, but this parade is just about over. Our last marching contingent behind Matthew Ficcaro's 1966 Mustang is the Harford Magnet School, the Marching Phoenix Band with 90 students.
30 dancers and flags. Wow.
And that will wrap up our parade for today, I believe. And it has been so much fun. But we're gonna.
It's been a lot of fun, as it always is. Oh, what a beautiful car that is. And I hope that they're going to stop and do a performance here. Maybe we'll be able to get a moment to stop and listen.
Yeah, let's
to
watch
their
and listen.
performance. Right.
I'm attached to you, what I'm gonna want.
Watch your leg there. Okay.
comes the end of the parade, Renee. The Brookdale Chatfield Retirement Community over on New Britain Avenue. Wonderful members of our community, do a lot with everything that goes on in this town. So.
And in the golf cart right behind them is Brita Tate. She's actually responsible for lining up all the contentions, and a big thank you goes out to her for sure.
And that's, she does a fabulous job every year, and we're really so pleased to have her working with us. Now, last thing we ought to do is we ought to say these two shirts we have on today.
Oh, yes.
It's the West Hartford Chamber of Commerce loves Park Road.
Yes, they do.
And the Chamber's been around for 100 years.
Yes.
Started their 101st year this year. Really a great business group for our community, and they were here today letting people know how much they should love Park Road as well.
And so do we, and so does everybody, obviously.
What a great parade, and I guess I'm just thrilled to always be invited back to do this. I know you are.
Yes, I am.
So it's Rob Ralston.
And Renee McHugh.
Saying thanks again for joining us to see the Park Road Parade, and hopefully we'll see you next year.
See you next year.